You reported over the weekend that the Panthers were a possible destination, and what do you think of that? And then you get a wide receiver that's a veteran saying no, and that's a whole nother can of worms. But let's get into that a little bit about the Panthers being a possible destination.
Yeah, I mean, it seems as though as they get closer and closer to the draft, that there hasn't been much of a market for Baker Mayfield. But there is one team right now that can get very interested, and that's the Panthers. They have the best chance to land him in a trade at the moment, and it makes a lot of sense. Right now, they have Sam Darnold as their starting quarterback, and they're looking at the young guys. They've spent a lot of time on Kenny Pickett. They've spent a lot of time on Malik Willis. But, they can plug Baker Mayfield in there and hit the ground running, and they can start winning right away with Baker Mayfield. He's better than Sam Darnold. He's got more victories under his belt. He's taken a team to the playoffs. He's gone 11-5, and so I do think that it would be a good move for them. As you mentioned, Robbie Anderson, their second leading receiver, wants no part of it, and he's made no bones about that. And if it does happen, they're going to have to cross that hurdle because it will be a bit awkward.
And it's important to note, Robbie Anderson has played with Sam Darnold not only in Carolina but in New York with the Jets. So that there's that dynamic going. But it's just very strange to hear a guy that you would be working with so closely come out that adamantly against it. That surprised me.
Yeah, because you may have backed yourself into a corner, and he just might have no choice. And from everything that I've been told, there is a decent chance he could land with the Panthers. So this is something these guys are going to have to work through, and you just have to be careful about what kind of bridges you burn in that regard.